I guess I just really wanted to bring racing to everybody.
We mainly would just like to talk a bunch of smack to each other.
Yeah! Fun!
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it again, yeah.
Hey team, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I'm Sid.
And I'm Mackie, and here on YouTube, we are bringing the mountain bike race experience to you.
Or at least Mackie is, because I'm broken.
Yeah,
but...
and actually, I'm gonna run and let Sid explain this really crazy race format for today, because I gotta get ready still. Shocker.
So today, Mackie is racing the Team Trail Party Mega Enduro here at Angel Fire. This is a mountain we've ridden a lot, luckily, because he has not had a chance to pre-ride it all, so pretty much winging it. They're calling this race the Mega Party, which stands for Make Enduro Great Again. Basically, the format here is a little different than a standard Enduro, and that is all lift access, and you can run the stages as many times as you want. So there's 4 stages, you can do them in any order, and you can repeat, and they'll take your best time of the day.
The first course was Da Vinci's Code, one of Angel Fire's newest trails, and probably the trails that I've spent the least time riding of any trail in the mountain. This is partially because there are other trails I like better, but also because Da Vinci's Code is built straight down a wash, and anytime it rains, parts of the trail wash away, and they have to close it and go back in and fix it. The trail itself is loose and fairly steep in sections with a couple of wooden bridges and lots of bermed corners. Fortunately, riding this course was the best way to access courses 2 and 3, so I was able to get really comfortable on it by the end of the day, eventually doing 6 runs down it. My slowest run was my first, in no small part due to a little mishap about 30 seconds in. And my other 5 runs were all within 5 seconds of one another, the fastest being 4 minutes and 9 seconds, good enough for 3rd on that course for the day.
I guess I'm the captain of our hoodlum squad of Team Trail Party. My wife and I kind of promote and do event operations for the Team Trail Party series. I raced BMX growing up and 4-cross on a national and world level, and I've raced about every kind of wheeled bicycle you can. Dealt with a lot of the stresses and a lot of the stuff that makes racing a little bit on edge. I guess I just really wanted to bring racing to everybody.
Ron from Houston. I'm Elliot from Houston.
My name is Caitlin Sullivan. I live in Colorado Springs.
Jeff Rocket from Poway, California.
My name is Mike Brand from Austin, Texas.
My name is Lana East, and I'm from here in Angel Fire.
Hunter Billibridge, I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
Andy Burns in Nederland, Colorado.
I'm Alex Swinburne, I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
Andrew James.
Just outside Albuquerque, Sandia Park.
Javi, I'm from Austin, Texas.
Steve Laner in Longmont, Colorado.
Racing's fun, and it doesn't have to be the scariest or the hardest thing in the world. We pick really nice courses that are good for pros and good for intermediate level riders, you know, that are fun to go fast on, but you're not really scared to go into your run.
The second course, Lemonade to Lower Boogie, is a longtime favorite of mine. It's got a fun, newly cut section at the beginning that opens up into a super high-speed section with whoops that send you flying when you're going that fast. Then it ducks back into the woods onto twisting single track for a bit. Before heading into Lower Boogie, the fast bermed flow trail to the bottom. I got 3 runs in this course, clocking a 3:55 as my slowest and a 3:49 as my fastest, good enough for 2nd on that course.
Another thing is we give riders as many runs as they want, so if you have a flat or you have a mechanical or a small crash, you can go up and do that run again. What that alleviates is people that drive across the country to go do a race.
How far a drive is that?
13.5.
Poway, California. 7.5.
Austin, Texas.
Longmont, Colorado.
You know, if you get a flat in a traditional enduro race, you could be done and out of a lot of money. While there is room for that kind of racing, for the masses and people that are just everyday mountain bikers, you know, that's kind of a hard pill to swallow.
Stage 3, Lower Chill into World Cup, was by far the most technical of the day. The two best words to describe this run are loose and big jumps. Okay, that's 3 words. Maybe I'll just hyphenate big jumps, so now it's big jumps. Anyway, moving on. This stage was the shortest of the day, with times for the pro men ranging from 2 minutes 16 seconds to just under 3 minutes. I used my first lap as a scouting run since I hadn't had a chance to pre-ride the day before, and my next 2 laps were 5 seconds faster and super consistent, ending up less than half a second different. My fastest was my last run at 2 minutes 24.15 seconds, which put me in 3rd on that stage.
We also let you ride with whoever you want in the stages in any order. Kind of, you do away with a lot of the long lines, not doing it in a Congo line, doing every stage right away, same order, and also riding with your family or your girlfriend or your buddies is way more fun.
Riding with your friends is what it's all about.
A bunch of homies get to party all the time, party laps.
And ride with your friends, honestly, which, I mean, that's why I love riding bikes, just to be with friends and have fun.
We mainly just like to talk a bunch of smack to each other, so that's the biggest amount of competition.
You! Have fun! Tucker's chasing you down.
I know, he's chasing me down.
As an adult with a family and seeing younger kids get into it, it's really hard to do big events with big days. We have a 12 and under class where we pick 2 of the easier stages and let them race them as many times as they want.
Place to have fun, get the kids out. It's all about making smiles.
You're 12 and under boys. Nice work.
Stage 4 was actually the first stage to close, as it included both Duke and Boulder Dash, 2 of the most popular runs on the mountain, and they wanted to open it up to the public as quickly as possible. Since it closed so early, I only got 2 runs, but I've ridden and raced those trails a number of times, so it didn't really matter. It started off on Duke and then quickly transitioned onto Boulder Dash, Angel Fire's blue rated jump trail. After following Boulder Dash most of the way down the mountain, it turned off onto Duchess, a section of tight single track. And then finished on the dual slalom. My second run was slightly faster than first, and I clocked a 3rd place time of 5 minutes 34 seconds. How many of these trail party events do you guys put on?
We did 4 this year: Pajarito, Purgatory, Angel Fire, and Tamarack. And next year we'll definitely be looking to expand.
So would you do it again?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it again, yeah.
Oh, I definitely will in the future, for sure.
Do you think that multi-stage downhill racing is the future?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. It's more fun than enduro racing.
Yeah. Do you think this is a format that other promoters are going to start picking up and we'll see more multi-stage downhill racing?
Monetarily, I hope not. But yeah, I think this really, really opens it up to a lot of riders to race. And our goal of Team Trail Party is just get more people on bikes and having fun.
What do you think of this race format?
I love it. I love being able to like just go all out on runs. If I crash, no big deal. Like I just go redo it.
It's the best format there is.
I think it's awesome, man. I think it's a great time to come out and take as many runs as you want.
Dude, it's sick, because like, I didn't even get to pre-ride. So my pre-ride was this morning.
Once everyone had turned in their chips and Team Trail Party had calculated the best runs, I ended up finishing 3rd on the day, less than 10 seconds behind 2nd, and just over 20 seconds behind 1st, after close to 16 minutes of racing. Team Trail Party puts on an awesome race. It's a really great format. I totally understand why so many people travel from so far away to do this race. If you enjoyed this race format, you should check out this video right here. That was from last year's Trail Party at Pajaritos. I maybe was a little stupid about my first run and caused myself some serious issues. So that's all the hints I'm going to give you guys. We'll see you over there in just a second. And in the meantime, don't forget to be more awesome.